Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. We are back with some more Binding of Isaac. We're just going to start another Isaac run here. I've been trying to... Recently, I've been trying to play a lot of different games, right? And I would like to think that, you know, okay, I haven't been playing them amazingly, but I feel like the game is also punishing me because I'm not playing very well. You know? It's kind of like a double sword, a double-edged sword. Like, if I could play really well, I probably could, like, you know, actually succeed in some of these particular runs and stuff like that I'm doing on all these different games. And unfortunately, I'm just not, because, you know, the game doesn't want me to. I'm playing terribly. They're all factors. No, I will admit I've been playing awful. Doesn't matter what game it is at the moment, I just haven't been able to focus up and play correctly. But the game has also been like handing me runs where they punish bad play really badly. You know? Like that, for instance. So it is a mixture of both. Like I'm not stupid. You know, I know I'm playing badly. It's just the game kind of wants to punish me twice for it. Yeah? That's the issue I currently have. So not only am I playing badly, I'm also getting like semi-unlucky as well, which, you know, as I would say, it pours salt on the wounds, right? That is what it does. But you know, voice crack. I'm here to entertain. I'm here to do stupid stuff, and as I was probably saying in one of my old recordings, or maybe it was a video I will put up, I don't know. Because I record way too many. Maybe I should do like a fail compilation of like all the runs I fail on drastically in stupid ways to you know, to kind of show everyone that I am completely useless at all these games. Like, I'm a man of strategy and determination, and oh, here we go, Euphoria. Isn't this the one that gives me, yeah, damage up the longer I keep firing in the same direction, or like shot? Yeah. All it was. So it's worth for me just keep firing in one direction. That can be taken the wrong way so easily. Yeah, it changes the moment I end up changing direction. I say Monstro, just keep the small jumps coming. I like the small jumps. The small jumps are good. The small jumps are good. Don't know why he kept the small jumps coming, but I'll take it. I'll take it. We got my spirit heart as well, so I am looking forward to this run. I am looking forward to it. But yeah, my luck has not been the best recently, right? So I've just been kind of recording and recording and recording and hoping for something different, you know? I think there was someone, you know, who questioned at one point, he's like, do you know the definition of insanity? But yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yeah, I mean, for all the new people that kind of subscribed, I appreciate it, you know, and it means a lot. I mean, for me, this is, as I said, it's sort of like a part-time gig where I like recording stuff and putting them up, so I appreciate the people that end up watching all this stuff and, you know, had fun at my suffering sometimes. Nah, I really appreciate it. It's the small things that matter, right? And sort of anyone that's trying to interact, but comments, likes on the video, I appreciate that as well. I don't mind if you subscribe or not. As far as it goes, the subscribing more or less helps me validate when people are actually enjoying the content and they like watching me talk about random useless rubbish consistently. Actually, I should have picked... Yeah, I just wasted that. Liking the video is fine as well. Like, I don't mind what people do. But if you do dislike it, all I say is, like, at least tell me why. I can't improve if I don't know why someone dislikes my content. You know? I am a simple man. Oh, that uses a pill, doesn't it? I can take that. I will take that. Yeah, you'd be surprised at just like how often it happens where people will just, they'll give criticism, but they won't give you the way to improve either, right? They won't give you a target to focus on. They'll just say you're terrible. I'm like, well, why am I terrible? At least let me know so I know what I need to improve. Otherwise, how can I get better at what I'm doing? And for those people, I will always say that, well, if you don't give me a way to improve, clearly you're full of... Well, I thought this floor was that room was a different way. It was a different one. Okay. But it's the small things, right? It's the same when it comes to work and stuff like that as well. If I'm giving clear direction and instruction, I will always validate that with, good work ethic and an improvement to learn and develop my skill set. If people don't really want to give you direction, then how can you improve and where to focus? And it's a thing that I always hate when it comes back to like a lot of feedback and manager meetings and stuff like that. Is they'll moan about your performance or they'll save up stuff regarding your performance for that one time a year they had the conversation with, when they could have told you like 9 months ago that it was an issue, but they didn't bother. As I said, it's always the pettiness of it more than anything else, right? Yeah, just avoid him again. You're just going to continue jumping. I'm not happy about this. Okay. Magic 8 Ball, let's go. Wheel of Fortune, interesting. And Little Brim. Little Brim. I will pick him up. He's worth picking up. Let's go. Next floor. So yeah, I always find that, critiquing someone is the idea of the fact that you say this bit is bad, but here's how you can improve it, right? Not all critique is valid. Like, there will always be people that will generally just dislike your content or dislike stuff you do, or say you fail when you haven't really. Am I really getting this room with like bonies and everything else as well? They're all going to turn into bonies, are they not? But yeah, it's that point. And the problem is, it's like for everyone else, it's trying to weed out what is genuine criticism and what is just oh, they're cool. People whinging because of they can't actually give criticism or they don't know how to explain themselves properly. It is one of it is one of the things that I kind of noticed, and I will say sometimes I kind of have an abrasive personality when it comes to certain things. Not everything, but certain things I kind of get on people's nerves about, and that's something that I can work on, right? But I do find it kind of hilarious on the amount of people that will sometimes just follow one person even though they get along with me. they'll be like, oh yeah, don't talk to them because they're so and so, and you're like, well, what's wrong with so and so? It's like, oh, because I don't like them. Like, oh, okay. That happened a lot through like my sort of high school phase and everything else. Many years ago now, but Jesus. And then what's hilarious, like, I will look back at that and find out that some of the people that I used to know back then have generally not grown up since those days. I mean, I haven't either, but at least I pretended to. At least I pretend I made the effort. It is funny, it is funny. $3 bill, rainbow tears, nice. But it is kind of interesting though, like because I always find that it's interesting in the sense of like, oh come on, really? Like, I might go to the shop actually with 15. I might be able to get a pill or another item. But yeah, it is kind of interesting because, I'm someone that's kind of big on like how people interact with other people. It's just one of the things that I tend to kind of focus on quite a lot, both for good and bad reasons, right? Because, like, to me, it's kind of how you interact with any person is kind of important. I'll take the Spirit Heart. I think that's worthwhile there. I'll take the Bomb because I might need another one. And so I guess I'll take this because it can give me more resources back. You need a way to make money, though. So that would be kind of nice, right? With money equals power. I don't mind spending it, but... yeah, I'll use a bomb here. Get a bomb and a key. But yeah, so I mean, I will tend to focus on that, because like the small stuff is kind of what's important to me. And I will wholeheartedly think that like how you interact is fairly important in that manner, right? I am really not having a great time against this boss fight. I mean, I did get Dunce Cap just like out of nowhere as well, so it's like... okay, finally, he's taking it. The head has come off. No more worms. But yeah, I mean, I've just kind of already felt a little bit more stressed than normal at the moment, right? Like, that's all it is. It's a small thing, but it adds up. I just do not have any damage now that I've got rid of most of my money. Take the cube meat, though. Let's move down. Good thing I took that Spirit Heart. I'd be in such a dangerous position. But yeah, you see what I mean? I'm playing awfully at the moment. Yeah, I think it's a mixture of just stress, work-related stuff, and I was mostly forgetting I have Little Brim. Take it all the time. Yeah, I'm the person that you don't give a side weapon to, you know? A secondary weapon is not what I need. You give me the main weapon and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Pills are useful. Love how you went in the wrong place, but, you know. A health down pill. Delightful. Do I blow that up or do I just play it for the Spirit Heart? I play it for the Spirit Heart. I got 2. How lucky. No one blew you up. If I get another health down, we can get a health upgrade. Man, that was a horrible room to give me straight away. I am not a fan that those guys can shoot through walls. That was not very nice, game. But yeah, like... I think chilling out is the hardest thing to try and do. Right? Like, so I've been trying to focus on just, like, relaxing for the past few days. Like, come home, do my usual daily routine, and then just try and switch off, and I haven't been able to do it for, like... I don't know, it just feels like ages. The Mitre. Is that my fault? Kind of. Right? I've primed myself in a very weird way to always kind of be ready and available. And I think that's just growing up with the work ethic I had and what my parents instilled into me as to be that work ethic. Which, I will say, it's not healthy. One makes me small. We could make myself really tiny. I thought it was only 4. I guess it's going to be becoming even worse now. And I do have enough keys to go through that, but it's the bombs it's going to cost me. Plus, then it's or is it just to use the same pill it increases? Is that what it is? But yeah, I've been trying to do a lot of things. There are some things coming out, like got the full release of Epic Auto Towers, which I'm totally looking forward to. Like that is like high on my list, right? And then there's and then there's the Bazaar, which got released. I'm kind of debating on whether to get access to the closed beta at the moment. It's on my list of things I would like to be able to play, but part of me doesn't want to fork out like 30 quid for it just yet, you know? Oh, I say it's, for me it's like 20 quid, something, whatever, when you actually convert it all. But, again, do I really want to do that for the money? Death's List. I think I go with the eye, right? And get like 1 heart back. Like Death's List doesn't really do much. I want the damage, right? And then what I do is I go and get the health down pill that I have left behind. What? Well, I'm even smaller. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. Min-max. It's a health up pill. And then we'll play 2 rooms, I guess, to, get the charge up, and then we'll use that, then eat the pill. Because the health down pill will only do it like once, so... Well, twice technically, but... Yeah. Min-max as much as we can. Thank you, Bombfly. Nice bit of luck. Use it. And again. Health up. Nice. keys. I've got no hearts, there's no point trying to do that. I'm going in there to either bomb him or do nothing, so those are the two choices. I got plenty of keys, so this is actually worthwhile for one bomb. There's two bombs, probably not. Let's go back. And then we'll go and try and see what this one is as well. I got hit. Actually, that's kind of worth it for me, because it just gives me more keys, right? At least it gives me a chance to get more keys. And I now have more damage. That shot was worth it. That shot was worth it. Oh, let us drop down. Yeah, but I think my concentration has been a little bit off lately, and I think that's my own fault, right? Like, I think I'm probably end up trying to focus on, like, too many things, and, like, everything ends up suffering because of it. Which is, me to a T, to be honest. And I hate to admit that. It's not like I get overwhelmed by it, because that's not really what ends up happening. It's more of like, I tend to try and like take too much on, and I don't prioritize in the way that I probably should do to get the max amount of efficiency out of what I'm trying to do, right? Like, when I should be focusing on one thing, I'm trying to do two other things at the same time. And that's just me not sorting out my priorities, which is... You know, I think we all struggle with that a little bit, right? You kind of forget, like, what you're meant to do as a priority, and then you end up, like, doing nothing in the end of it all. Delightful. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get lots of soul hearts now, aren't I, as well? I forgot about that. So yeah, it is kind of, I don't know, maybe I should just take better care of myself, pay more attention, you know, the usual stuff when it comes to things like that, right? At the same time, though, I think it's kind of like a mixture of, like, of the expectation of everything else. Like, you got the holiday season coming up, your focus is elsewhere as well, you're thinking you're trying to get that sorted out and everyone's gifts, which, although I got a good amount sorted, there's still stuff I gotta sort out for that. Then it's like making sure you see all the family, make sure everyone's happy and that stuff as well. And I don't know. That could be broken, but I don't know what it is, so we're gonna reroll. And that's a good damage up. So yeah. But as far as like the stuff that I'm doing goes, I'm still enjoying it. I'll still make content. I'll still put stuff videos up, although I might be a bit lax. Like, the extra work from my actual job is the main killer of anything I do at the moment. So, as that picks up, it becomes more and more of a priority, right? Put a bomb there. Ooh. Hello, Super Greed. Did I see that right? Or is that me? Did my balls of my bad trip pill turn into balls of steel for a moment? Or was that just me? I just want to kind of like, you know, make sure that I wasn't going mad. I'll have to look at the recording of it and just be like, hang on a minute, what? It would not surprise me if I had missed that opportunity. No idea what happened there. But yeah. Really? I know I should be using like Lil Brim more and everything else as well, but you know. Cut me some slack. I've been thinking all day today and just like everything has been going on. I'm getting lucky with Deal the Devils. I will not... Yeah, I am getting balls of steel pills. PhD, yes, we take that. Like with the setup I got currently, we take PhD. Do we take the sacrifice table and use it? Because I can do this, pick this up, sacrifice, and I guess I'll pick up the books. I can take 2 with me, right? And then move on. I got an I found pills pill. I can fly. I can fly. I am sorry, we had to make sacrifices. We gave up Little Brim for getting 2 Deal the Devil items. You know, I'm a horrible person, but... Unfortunately, I'm also an idiot, so, like, I failed to use any extra tool given to me except the primary tool that I was there for. Like, I play games like that all the time, and I do the exact same thing there as well. It's absolutely hilarious. Okay. So my friends will always laugh at me. For the exact same thing. Like, I'll end up playing a game, and they'll be like, Jamie, why have you still got like starter equipment and stuff like that? And like, yeah, but like, why would I change it? I am the basic of basic guys, right? You know, I'm the guy that will be playing like the starting class still, even when he's like late into the game, and people will be looking at him like, why's he playing the starting class? It's like, oh yeah, you know, it's just what he does. It'll blow you up. We'll take that. Like, I think that has a chance to give me pills, I think. Can't pick that up. Remote detonator seems good, I think, but they can fly. Almost made a massive mistake there. Yeah. Speed down. Not a good pill. Pay to play. Interesting choice. I got plenty of keys though, so I don't need to worry about that. Or battery charges. But just gets it usable quicker. Like, I got PhD, so like I'm going to get pills eventually, right? At least I would hope I get pills. I should also look at what all the trinkets do, right? Because I have a horrible habit of just, like, not knowing what any of them really do. And I guess it does get me into a good amount of trouble some of the time, because I pick stuff up and not really understand what it's capable of doing, but then... Trial by fire, right? Oh, that's what I was going to do over the weekend, actually. when we get there. I'm looking to set up my old PS2 and go through.
I found pills.
I found lots of pills, and play through the whole Ratchet & Clank series again. Oh, I love that game. I just thought to myself, you know, why not? Why not go play through that again? I'll face off against Mom. Oh yeah, we can use the book here. What am I doing? Use the book. But yeah, so that might be nice, because you know I felt like playing some of the classic stuff again, and I was looking on like the amount of detail and focus that they end up putting into these games and stuff that kind of caught my attention because of that. I was like, actually, you know what? I should probably go back and like maybe have a look at some of these games again and really sort of appreciate them for what they were. You know? It's like genuinely some of the stuff they ended up doing, especially like back from those days, is like amazing when you really think about it. Like something as simple that people kind of like don't really understand is the games. Not only is like, well, I mean, like some people understand it, but not in the way that I think is kind of like the way that I believe is intelligent, right? Like is like the thing that I'm kind of talking about. So.
I found pills.
The kids keep using "I found pills" repeatedly. So, kind of what I'm talking about is this notion of the medium you're using to play the thing that you're playing, right? And I'm not talking about like, oh yeah, you need the specs, and, you know, all the weird and wonderful things they end up talking about when it comes to like, oh, you need the RAM, you need the resolution, the graphics, everything else as well. No, I mean genuinely like what you're actually playing it on. Like, are you playing it on a toaster with no visual output? Are you playing it on like an old classical kind of like CRT TV and all this sort of stuff? Like, what color settings does that TV even have? Yeah? Actually, you're probably worth playing. I lose a bit of damage, but it's fine. Like, those sort of things are kind of important, right? Because how do you make stuff look good if you don't know what your audience is playing the stuff on? Okay, I'll stop now. Actually, no, I'll keep going. Greedy. Greedy. I'm losing all my damage just to play this beggar, who will not give me anything anyway and take all my money. That's fine. Play shard, I'll take that. I am going to lose all my damage to this guy. Tower is pointless. Give me an item. Give me something. HP up. Anything. Hey out, dude. There we go. Oh, there we go. Bumbo. Fine. But yeah, it's kind of interesting, and the fact that in some of the games that you have back in the day, like, genuinely the developers of those games were thinking about stuff like that. It was like, okay, how do we get like the best graphics out of this particular aspect because of what people might be playing it on? You know, it is kind of an important aspect of just game design in general. It's not just like, oh yeah, we need good graphics, we need to be able to like show every last detail. It's like, no, you need to show like something as simple as what is the average distance people play a game from, right? Because this is something that I think probably became more apparent in discussion when PlayStation released their new PS5 Pro, right? because they're all talking about graphics and performance, this and yada 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 and all that stuff, right? But like the issue I have up with like them discussing that stuff is like I play my console on a giant living room TV, well, not giant, but a living room TV. So I'm probably about like 2-3 meters away from that thing. Like some of the detail you are talking about.
Dice.
We'll reroll that. I generally don't care because I can't see it anyway. On my computer and stuff, then that's probably different. I'm probably literally maybe like, you know, at most a meter away from the screen, but like at that point I might notice some of like the smaller details and things you're talking about, but anything else? Nah. So when you're talking to me about like the resolutions and stuff that you can see in details and stuff like that, like if I can't see them, like why would I bother upgrading? You know? Like it generally doesn't affect me whether I have increased visual acuity because of the fact that, you know, I've got a more powerful console. Like if I couldn't see it from that distance anyway, having the extra detail just is really not that useful to me. No, Bumbo. Right? You know, I don't mean to nitpick on the developers that, you know, really do care about that visual detail, because in certain circumstances so would I. And just talk about in general, like, what are people playing their consoles on? Like, is it something where that sort of stuff would be important? Is it not? There we go, cool. Lots of money. We're paying back the debt on the bum that I paid all my money to, who basically gave me a guy who would suck up more money. Only if I could sacrifice now, hey? Oh. If I could sacrifice now, I would. But yeah, it's speed downgrade. It's something I would nitpick over on the idea of, like, if I'm spending a fair amount of money on something, like... Oh yeah, and like, the other thing is, it's like, now that Sony supposedly, as everyone keeps saying, you know, don't really have a competitor within the console market anymore, because Microsoft just can't get anything right at the moment when it comes to, like, designing games. Like, they just jack up all their prices to be like, yeah, we can make profit on the consoles. And then scalpers take them all up, and you're like, well, you know. Like, I'm sorry for anyone that really wants the consoles and stuff like that, but if you're buying it off a scalper, you are part of the problem, right? Like, I don't want to be mean, but yeah, like, if you are literally dumb enough to pay that amount of money for your console because you want it so quickly, you are the one causing the problem for scalpers taking your console in the first place. It's not the scalper's fault. Let's go see what's in the deal with the devil. I could just go down. I could just go down. Is this build worthy of going down? Nah, we'll leave it later. Until we unlock the Polaroid and stuff, we'll leave it. We'll take the chest win and move on. And we got a new character to play. Guess we'll try him out next time. The blue womb. Interesting. But yeah, there we go. We actually got a win. I'm happy with that, you know? I'm happy I've got a win on the streak, because As I said, stuff has not been going my way recently. Yeah, anyway, if you do enjoy these videos, do leave a like, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.